Hi, thanks for watching. I promised a GWENTFEST and we are going to have a triple GWENTFEST. I thought actually if I do all of them it's going to take about 4 hours and that is too long for anyone to really watch, I think. So I'm going to start with Gwent related quests, but my warm-up is going to be to play Marcus TK Hodgson, who usually I sell rubbish to. And
let's see, these
old habits die hard, so I'm going to sell him some rubbish first. Okay, and I'll think about buying some books from him another time. Let's play cards.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
I'm happy with my deck, it's as I left it last time. And he's using the Sturgeon deck. Right, I like a couple of decoys, so that's fine, particularly in view of the medic. That's okay, I'd rather have a spy, so I'm going to swap out my level 6. Oh, great. Dijkstra, that's a result. And I'm going to swap out Vesma, just in case. Okay, very, very lucky there, has to be said. Now, the Sturgeon deck generally doesn't have spies apart from the Mysterious Elf, which is probably the best spy. Let's start with Estrad Tyson, the monarch, famously neutral, and or not. And I'm going to try and avoid playing the spies this round unless I have to, because the Elven deck or the Sturgeon deck often has healers. Yorbeth from the second game often has healers, and I don't want to be forced, or well, if I don't play them now, I don't want the enemy to be able to use them, is what I'm saying. Although at this rate I may have to. Also, Dandelion's doubling everything on that row, so that means that they get double. Or maybe they'll decoy it straight away. We'll see. Roach isn't brilliant. I'd rather have her as a free card when I play Geralt or Ciri, so I would generally always swap Roach out, but never mind. Right, they've passed, so all I really need to do to win is play that one, and then I can pass as well, and I'll get a bonus card, which is the Northern Army's perk for winning. I'm fine with having those because it means that I can play my healer 3 times should I need to. And also if they heal Dijkstra and play on my side, then I can bring back. Which it looks like they're choosing to do. So my next move obviously is to swap this one out. And of course if I win this round it doesn't matter if I play both my spies in it. So I'm aiming to win this round. I think it's that one. Yeah, I thought it was. But it's ranged units, so it's only doubling 0, it's not too bad. Let's go with Ciri as well. She will call Roach. Except I played Roach in the last round, didn't I? So I'm playing Gwent on the hardest difficulty level, and of course the reason for the playthrough is Death March, so it's a Death March playthrough. Rather than adding 1 to those, I might have done better to grab Dandelion and double those. Just a thought. Right, they only have one card left anyway. So I'm feeling fairly confident. Ithne. So the Queen of the Dryads. So we'll swap her back out and then use her again. And then he will just do it. 93. Close thing, actually. There we go. Victory. Thanks, Marcus. I wonder what card he will give me. Cockatrice. Not too exciting. And I am going to head to... head to catch up with Zoltan, who I think will be at the Rosemary and Thyme, which I believe is down here. I think there's another Gwent player off to my left in that little market, so we will catch up with him later. I'm ignoring the Envoys Wine Boys quest because that is a much higher level, and that is actually what leads to Toussaint.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out!
And actually, I wouldn't really fancy a fight against Zoltan. He's pretty tough. Is that a problem?
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents.
But handy timing, Geralt.
Just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's
Okay,
this?
okay.
Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take
Oh,
a
dear.
peek at what he's got inside,
Never
then
learn.
make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Nice. Friends of yours?
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Definitely were shady.
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new horse son junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
To blow themselves up. Charming.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal,
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
the thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance.
That doesn't sound
Francis
ideal.
Bedlam, the king of beggars.
Although
To pay off
Geralt's
the debt,
interactions with
I've made up my mind
King
to
of
get
Beggars have always
serious
been
about Gwent.
relatively friendly.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. The rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say,
I
Geralt?
think I'm going to help you, aren't I, Zoltan?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying
I mean,
to...
the
and
bookseller
any luck.
has Isengrim,
Wait, you
Isengrim.
don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as
so I
that.
could help you with that.
I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind good to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the carp pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Right, so I'm going to track this quest and go and find Zed. Who is pretty nearby.
For the black ones.
Just down here.
Go
Oh,
away. Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
who are
Pass.
you calling
What
Wretch?
pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Well, lockdown.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
It's like rent a mob.
Sorry.
No
Don't have a
idea what
pass.
they're
You
protesting
scurry
about,
no
but just
further
want to protest or just want to
Hang on.
fight.
How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm.
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where?
Not your concern. Back to your post.
Oh, thank you.
Regards from Siggy Reuben.
Well, that's good to know. The letter of safe conduct from Dijkstra.
Locked. It looks like Zed's inside. He's in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
There's a handy ladder over there, so let's try that.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Hello. And also handily, I can jump across to that side. Anything to loot? Oh,
Must be Zed.
Zed's dead, baby. I think that's a Tarantino reference.
Find
oh,
it?
hi.
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit.
Okay, so that's one
At least
card
we got
found.
these in
Don't have to
Vigo.
go and
Greetings.
win it from the bookseller again.
Come on, Vigo. Time to shine. Get him!
Coordinated fire bouncing again. One dead bandit. Don't really want to set fire to the card. Sure I won't. No, there we go.
Isengrim foil Tiana on the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth. Hey, we're looking for something. Ledger might be worth snooping around for.
Oh, and handily, there's some scratches over there.
Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment
Maybe
under
both.
there.
But they didn't look very hard, obviously.
Must be the names of people
Hidden
Zed
cupboard
sold
under the
cards to.
stairs.
Zoltan ought to have a look at
Let's
this.
have a read of that. Caesar Blixen, Biltzen, Ravik. That's just the pass. Right, let's go back to Zoltan.
Enough to feed the Titans.
Chemicals?
See what he makes of this new information.
Zoltan,
Geralt.
Oh, and we'll play Gwent with you.
About those cards.
Maybe next
You got
time.
them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! They say elves are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
Zoltan. Sure this business isn't getting a little
This
too
is getting
dangerous? I mean, men are dying
It's just
over
a
these
card game,
cards.
right?
Just Zed. Believe you me, he wasn't an innocent bystander. Besides, I'm certain he snuffed his killers out on the spot, so why worry? Tell me about the other cards
You know me
instead.
well, Zoltan.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck! Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson in the Ravi. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
Okay, who's he?
Who's Caesar Bilson?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fellow once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him, let alone go fishing.
Fishing.
Works for Cleaver,
We met at the Anglers Club. The pride of
one
the
of the big
Pontar.
three.
But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him.
And Ravi.
Ravi. Who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind where he got the coin for the Natalis card.
Maybe he won it.
Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty.
Really?
So you'll have to see him alone.
Okie doke. I will
Zoltan
do my best.
seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. Gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square.
So High Rock
Yeah,
Square,
the
not
facade
far from
painted
here.
gold. And if you want to see Ravi first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
And we can go to the
All right.
Golden Sturgeon
See you
pub.
later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well,
Okay.
good luck to you, Geralt.
Thank you. Right, so we will set it to Ravik first. It's only 217. I'm
stinks.
just going to run it.
Decomposing flesh.
Decomposing human flesh.
Human
Lovely.
flesh.
So just need to cross the river to get to the Golden Sturgeon. There's a little side quest there. Can do that another time. Up to the fish market, and there it is, dead ahead.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
No barkeep there at the moment.
Novigrad proper. I long to curl up. Still not safe.
And they're over there.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Ravi loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi was just about to play for his life.
I mean, Ravi doesn't really look like he has enough money
What else
to.
you want?
If you just
Buy a
give me
card,
up,
does he?
Instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers make.
Sad
So,
demonstration
it
that
seems
just
the witcher will have to pay
stopping
for you.
Horson Jr.
Sound good?
has meant that someone's trying to leap into his face rather than one more bad person gone.
What do you say? We add some spice to the game. Raise the stakes. Ravi's life.
Well, this is all about
the
Gwent,
time's
so
come.
of course I'm going to
Fancy
play.
that?
Also, I'm a Geralt of Rivia and I don't let
And here I thought you'd be no
innocents
fun
die.
at all. Let's play, let's play!
The last one I won was Cockatrice, wasn't it? And I will just stick it in. Oh, it's only a 2. Pop those in. Pop that one back, actually. The only other deck I might be tempted to play with would be Nilfgaard. I'm just much more comfortable with Northern Realms. So Roach, as we said before, we just don't need. Have one spy. I'd rather have more than one. So I will swap the siege tower. Yeah, I think that's going to be more useful to me than the siege tower, hopefully. So he's played a spy straight away with the Nilfgaard deck. I'll have a bit of that, thank you very much. Oh, and another one. So I'll play Suri. Gives me bonus Roach. And that will get rid of Fitzostalin, who I could bring back with my medic if I wanted to. This one's a really useful card. So worth 7, but as soon as you have anything more than 10 on here, if you play it, you get rid of the highest. So it's most useful if you're playing against monsters, for example, and someone's played a whole load of monsters that are worth, if we say the crones, they're 6 each, and then doubled them, and then you can get rid of 36 points in a oneer, which is always very useful. But given that that's doubled, I'm not desperate to... Yeah, but that changes things a little bit, so I might... so if I bring him back, that will be 14, that will be 28. I think I will do that. And then I find myself in a pretty good position with 3 spies there, and I will pass now and get a bonus card for winning the round as well. And I'm going to go with Roach, safe card. Roach, sorry. And as with the last match, I'm playing to win this one, and then there won't be a third. So unless they have decoys, I can play all my spies. So we'll see what comes up in the way of decoys. I think I might choose to raise my Dunbanner medic from the dead. And then she in turn can raise Vesemir. And then I can decoy her if I need to. Now I don't know if I want to play that in case of decoys, we'll see. Not decoys, Scorch. That's fine because I can clear the weather easily. So I might just play through and see what other cards he has. I don't think his collection is brilliant. Can I bring back 2 Reavers? That can't be right. No, exactly. Only Roach. So probably not worth decoying her at the moment. So Nilfgaard can not play his last card. I might as well, I've already won, haven't I? But I might as well do this for entertainment value. clear weather. Gives me 146. Roach would give me another 3. I don't think I can really bother just with the 149, so I will pass there. Okay, so I've saved his life and I've won the Gwent card. Yeah. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Curb your enthusiasm, mate, and sit still or you'll hurt yourself.
But he won.
So, now we'll play something else.
Of course we will.
You're carrion!
Oh, let me go over here.
Take it from the back!
Thanks for cheering me on, Numpty. Too easy, really. Why pick a fight with a Witcher?
Thanks. Don't know
Just
how
go
I'll
away.
repay you.
Natalis card will do just fine.
Oh, after
Oh,
you've given me the
yeah.
Natalis card.
Maybe you prefer some
Nuh-uh,
other?
I
Or a
want
whole
that one.
array you might like.
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card, of course. Here.
And I'll have the grilled chicken sandwich as well. Right, and something from this guy. Small blackjack. Probably not worth anything. Oh, hi. B?
Hello, Sourpuss.
Charming. Just loot those. Oh, some good loot there in the form of some silver. In the second game you can wander around, well actually you can import from the first game and then you can start with a silver sword. But otherwise, oh, meteorite. It can be quite hard to get a silver sword early on. So you're either importing or going down to a mine to get some, but the mine is full of knackers, which is good fun.
The eternal fire protects us. The witch sure comes in handy.
Now I'm going to head over to the bartender.
Why'd your hair go white? What'll it be?
And I will play cards with him.
What are you
But
serving?
before I play cards, I'm going to buy some cards. So, Zoltan Scout, Siege Technician, Mahakam, oh, I will say that again in a minute, Barclay Owls, and I'm fine for Redanian Herbal, but Mandrake Cordial and Cherry Cordial I will need for making potions in a bit. And now let's play cards.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
What's in Mahakam? Defender. At least I think that's how I say it in the books. Okay, let's pop Natalis in and let's pop Ballista out. Okay, I'm going to swap one of the decoys this time in the hope that I get a spy. No, but I think that's okay. He's playing elves, probably won't have many spies. Let's go with that. See how it goes. Philippa. That gets rid of Roach, but actually that's good because it means I can now play that one. And this one as well. So a scorch would get rid of 2 of mine and 1 of his. Isengrim's just increasing everything by 1 on there. That's quite good because it means that even if there is a scorch, I can play those both safely. And I'm going to clear weather now. Fingers crossed not for a scorch. Okay, he's passed, I'm going to pass as well. And I get an extra card for winning that round. And I'm going to start by bringing back a catapult. So the elven healers are worth 0. So they're more useful if you're bringing back something like a spy. I very much doubt the last card is a scorch. It could be, I suppose. No, I didn't know. Who is an elven sorceress. So I'm just going to pass there. No reason to substitute out my healer again and again. Have a clear weather, which I don't really need because it's full test special skill. Just see if he's replenished his potions in the time we've been safe. Yeah. No, it's Nilfgaardian Lemonade and Temerian Rhino. He hasn't. So farewell.
Farewell.
And I'm going to go and meet Zoltan.
No, you won't eat,
It's a bit dark and dismal, but not much point in meditating because it's the middle of the afternoon. So, on High Rock Square, looking for the gaudy gold house, which must be, can't really notice it as being that gaudy in this grotty weather. Hi Zoltan.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with that?
Got the card.
Got the Natalis card.
Excellent. Now we've just Caesar Bilzen to fleece, and we'll be home free. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. Certainly keeps the card there.
Okie doke, but we will ask why we
Can't we just buy the
from
card
him.
off him? Doesn't that sound simpler?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Povis. Besides, Caesar never
Covert
sell
and
Fringilla.
Povis,
But
neutral
don't you
peasant
worry.
places.
He won't lose out on the deal. Got a bottle of Mahakaman spirit for him. A taste of the motherland's finest is worth more to an expatriate than some silly card.
Thought you said Caesar doesn't drink.
No. I said it's hard to have a drink with him on account of his rarely leaving home.
Great.
Also why he's like to get pished as a priestess real quick. 3 rounds and you could walk out with everything in that cabinet while singing the 3 maids of Vigo Varo at the top of your
Maybe we
lungs.
can try that.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done.
2 things
Let's
that would
go.
be shameful to a dwarf in the city. That's very funny.
Shivi!
Caesar Bilzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Pontar?
The Pike's king of the Pontar.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Well, him. Well, that's Geralt.
Does Geralt fish?
Not so much.
Not really. Mainly hunt.
Good, that. One lion angler at the table's enough.
Nice put down, poor Zoltan.
So what fits hunters or eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like time-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this time.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
I'm just going to go with the, I mean, I think that one's probably true. That one would be an obvious lie. I'm going to go with that.
Recently isn't a word.
Who'd you bring along, Chiefy? Some blowing grammar purist?
Wilson, did you hear Vigo Matilda
Ran
last
after my own heart, Geralt.
and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Haunter Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Run away. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and
Nice.
lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Live bait.
Live bait.
I'm not saying anything
See,
controversial.
Chiefy, you'll make a good angler yet. In some 50, 60 years.
We'll wait and see. Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Okie dokie.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
I'm going to take this opportunity to loot your property.
Fishing with you.
Although, in all honesty, there is nothing that I really want or need.
Shouldn't
I
have
can
yanked
sell it
so
all.
hard, you wouldn't have fallen in.
A silver teapot I can probably make something silver from.
Was the dwarves who pots?
Dwarven spirit. All good. Or something there.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop.
Something there that
Drawer's
opens the drawer.
open.
Gives me a key and some more silver. Fabuloso. Oh, and I can probably put it in there, but let me wander over here and see if there's anything else. Yeah, something else I can melt down and make some silver stuff. Right.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting.
Well,
Fits
we'll
perfectly.
interact the triangular
Secret door
key
behind
and the
the
triangular
bookcase.
hole in the wall.
Classic.
And upstairs to... Well, I'm glad this room's a bit better lit. Lots of goodies. Ooh, a jade figurine.
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see Triss again. God!
Ah, here's Fringilla. Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged. Batier de Rideau's dagger.
Crikey.
Pesera Varanahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing.
Okay, so these are all... Azeri Bar Anahid was a witch who worked for
Joachim
Nilfgaard.
de Ved's skull. Pretty
In
grim
the-
curiosity.
Books, I think it mentions at some point that she's a holy martyr, so presumably she was killed by Nilfgaard. All of these are kind of giving me
Full
the...
armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition.
giving me the impression that he is a secret Nilfgaard lover.
Portrait of Emperor Emir, temper on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
Okay, so the dwarf loves Nilfgaard.
Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his
or has a
coronation
massive crush
ceremony.
on Emir Emrys. Anyway, we have the card. I'm not going to dwell too much on that because it's a touch disturbing.
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's grown late.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Just here in my
Greetings,
massive
Belzen.
bag, amongst other. Oh, hello.
You from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Too late. Grab him. And you two get lost.
Oh, come on. Not going to do that, are we?
Leave him alone.
Charming after I won that horse race for him.
Have they got all day?
Oh.
Thanks. Oh, will I ever explain this to Cleaver? I'd recommend a letter.
Very sensible.
Right. Got a pack.
A letter
Good luck,
from a long
then.
way away.
Farewell.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by.
And so have
splendid
you,
job with that
Zoltan.
last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Ved's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands
Fairly
with him.
grisly items as well.
But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few
Zoltan.
would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss is no longer around.
Maybe we'll ask her.
So, got the full set of cards. What now?
Now we collect a shite-load of coin for them. Let's go.
On it.
The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke's ilk. No doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, as long as they pay.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
Ah, so it's Duke again.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed, more or less in
So
that
Duke
order.
stole his money
Now,
and
the cards, please.
killed him.
I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it. Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others.
Okay then.
Time!
Take him from the back!
Where did he go? In here. It's very dark. Oh, okay.
What? Can't understand
He
a
obviously
word.
punched a shot a soldier who was on guard.
Might as well stop.
So we'll head up this way. Oh, it sounds like he's there shouting something at me. I'll just loot things on the way. Given that I'm sure I can come back to this area, but I'm not sure I want to take up the time given how long my playthrough is already taking. I think next time it's going to have to be a speed run. Right, that one's locked and I need to go down. Can't actually see anything. I might have some cat potion, which I wouldn't usually use, but I actually can't really see very much at all. And I use cat so infrequently that off the top of my head, there we go, it's that one. That's a bit better. I'll head down there. So yeah, I don't use cat very often at all, but circumstances like this, that was quite useful. Nothing to steal, and it's down again, so I'll just head down. And again. No? Must be. Oh, and there he goes off into the sewers, my favourite. Use some Quen because honestly, you never know what might be lurking in the sewers. And for the same reason as looting the other bits, I'm just going to loot everything here because I don't really want to have to come back into this sewer and mess around. Oh, there he is, but I can't get through there either. Oh, and there's Drowner. Drowner that I wasn't really expecting, despite the fact that I'm wandering around in the sewers. Let's get Quen back up. And loot these as we go. Oh. And loads of stuff in there. I think we're going to have to go through here first though. Oh. Don't think there's anything else I can reach there. Can't get through there, so background here. Oh, and there is a dead Drowner there. I'll just loot his body. And Duke is up there. But I'm going to have a look over here. secret wall there. So let's loot these bits and then go back to the secret wall. Bit of ard. And I can see a bit better now, but I might have some more cat right now, and then swap cat back out for swallow. So, Elven Chamber.
Whoever put it on the sarcophagus was clearly thinking about grave robbers.
You've no idea who I am, have you?
No idea at all.
Professor Vermont John, Oxenford University, Faculty of Applied Archaeology. As a certain ancient map would have it, there's a priceless elven tome in this sarcophagus, the Durar manuscript. It could shed entirely new light on the Enel and Shay conflict. So, will you help?
Fine.
All right, let's open it.
Blood are glowing.
Vampire. Probably regenerates here.
Just 5 more minutes. Is it 13:58 yet?
No.
Then fuck off.
Well, that's pretty clear.
I'm ever running into things like that. Well, come on, open it again.
Why? See an elven manuscript there? Because I sure as hell didn't.
I hadn't the chance to look. Perhaps he enjoys bedtime reading and keeps it under his pillow.
Go on then.
Fine, I'll open it again.
I think to complete this quest you have to open it until you make him cross.
Again? Do you fucking plan to come knocking once an hour now? Enough!
Oh dear. Okay, so he's a catacomb. Okay.
Shouldn't have disturbed him.
Probably shouldn't.
Shame he didn't leave me to talk to him. He might have known something about the manuscript.
Didn't seem all that willing to chat.
Yeah, he probably would have killed you.
You may be
Dimwit.
right. Oh well, thanks. Farewell.
You're welcome. So that was a Tome Entombed. Just go and see what's up here. Oh, cool. Some great diagrams. Don't think there's a book in there, and
You do well not to pester folk.
Sure. So I'm going to head out and think about going to find Duke now. Let's get back onto my quest. Dangerous game. Just checking there's nothing to loot there. Right. Hi, Duke.
Leave me.
Well, that's what you get if you run through the sewers. And you're not a witcher.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
Yes.
Yeah, you can go. If you're able.
Ha. What are my chances with these wounds?
Not high. So long.
Oh, well, in which case, maybe it would have been kinder of Geralt to kill him.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
No, I let him go.
Oh, I knew I should have gone with you. You know he has it in for me. You'll be doubly determined now.
Doubt it. Think he's likely to quit the business. If he gets out of there alive.
Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards?
It's going to be cards so that I can manage the collect 'em all quest. Of course.
If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
I'll take the cards.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck,
Maybe
Zoltan.
stop calling people
Thanks,
pricks,
Geralt.
Zoltan.
Remember, the catfish is the king of the pontar.
If you say so. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and next time it's going to be proper full-on GWENTFEST. Thanks for watching.